Hello and welcome back to episode 14 of Chelmsford City. We are back today for the FA Cup fourth qualifying round, where finally we've drawn a team who are in our league, and hopefully we can get through to the FA Cup proper. We've had a very good run since the start of the season, and I'm glad you're here to see it. Since you were last with us, we started off after our 2 wins to start the season with a 1-0 loss to Cheshunt. However, since then, it's been very good. We beat Wealdstone 2-1. We beat Havant and Waterlooville 1-0. We beat Dorchester Town 3-1. Carlsherton 3-1. Dover 1-0. A 2-2 draw with Maidenhead, which was a little bit disappointing. We thought we scored a winner in the 87th minute, but then they scored the equaliser in the 89th. It is what it is. However, FA Cup time began. We started with a 4-0 win against Didcot. Went back into the league and beat Welling 3-1. Back into the FA Cup, and we beat Yate 4-3 after a bit of a fight back from them in the second half, but not quite enough. And most recently, we won 1-0 against Hampton and Richmond with a late winner from Talent of Yetri. Today, we've got Farnborough at home in the Cup, and then we've also got Bath at home in the league, which is a very important game because as it stands, they are unbeaten. They are 3 points ahead of us. So, obviously, they're our main rivals for the league title at the moment, it seems. So, a win against them in the home game would be huge for us. But first of all, we have got the Farnborough game. In goal, we've got Folkes, Spooner, Oakes, Wassell and Gallagher at the back four. James is the holding midfielder with Talent of Yetri in the middle. Amper on the right. Aisha is in the number 10, Bennett out on the left, and Giroux up front. We have our first highlight. Young is on the ball for Farnborough and lumps it forward to no one. Spooner collects it nice and easily and plays it back to Folkes, who's going to build from the back for us. As you've seen, this season we've had a phenomenal start to the league season. Hopefully that will continue as we progress. However, it looks like Bath are also on a very good season. So if we want to win the league, we're going to have to be very good to beat Bath. Ball through, finds Giroux, who puts it in the bottom corner. We lead 1-0 against Farnborough. What a goal that was. Brilliant ball from Gallagher. Even better finish. Just over half an hour gone now as we get our next highlight. As I was saying, we do need to be at the very top of our game if we're going to be beating Bath. Giroux is in behind here, and a fantastic block from the defender this time. So hopefully we can get the better of Bath. If we don't, at the very least, we're looking a lot better competing against the teams who are at the top of the table. So in theory, I fancy us for promotion this year through the league or through the playoffs. We have reached half-time. It is 1-0 still. We've dominated the game so far. 8 shots to their 2. We're dominating possession. We're dominating every stat there is, really. So we're very happy with that first half. If we can grab a second and just make it a bit more comfortable, that would be perfect. Talent of Yetri with a free kick from range sends it over the bar. Not a bad effort, but I'm not sure it was worthy of a highlight either. Otway with a throw in for Farnborough. Aga plays it to Perry and then back over the top. Gallagher has just pushed a man over for no reason, given Farnborough a penalty, and rather than making them work to get back in the game, we've made it as easy as possible, and it's 1-1. Bennett is not having a great game, so we're going to bring him off for Henry on that left-hand side, and also Hickinson can come on for Talent of Yetri. Aisha's going to go back into the midfield, and Hickinson will go through the middle. However, before those subs happen, we do have another highlight, and it's Aja coming down the right-hand side for Farnborough. Plays it back to Otway. Obviously, the combination that caused the penalty. Wassell deals with the ball into the box. Aja whips another one in. Wassell deals with it again. Talent of Yetri plays a long ball forward. Doesn't find Giroux. And Farnborough play a long ball over the top. Finds Keller in space, and he puts it over the bar. But that is far too easy for them to be getting a shot off. Aisha heads the ball down to Henry. The subs have now been made. Wassell with a ball towards Giroux. Doesn't win the header. And then Aisha just lets it go over his head and controls it in midfield. Hickinson tries to find Giroux. Not the best of passes. James out to Spooner at right back. Over the top. finds Hickinson, who puts the ball on a plate for Giroud, and that is 2-1. Lovely, lovely goal. The pass from Hickinson, he gets to it just before the keeper. I don't show many of the replays anymore. This one, look at that. Keeper commits. Hickinson gets to it first. I thought he was going to try and go for goal. He doesn't. He plays the smart pass, and we lead. Our final change, we're going to bring Kershaw on for James as the holding midfielder, just because he's tiring a little bit, and we would like him for the game against Bath. Free kick from Hickinson towards the far post. Oakes is there and hits the bar. That would have been a phenomenal header. Hickinson with a corner, 5 minutes to go on the clock. If we can grab a third, that would just be like the safety blanket. Ideally, we just see this game out. Hickinson sends it in, it's headed away, only as far as Giroud, who gets into the box, takes it forward and blasts it wide. And even later in the game now, Henry puts a ball into the box. It's into the arms of Turner, and Farnborough have 2 minutes to get the ball upfield. They waste no time in doing so. Rush brings it down brilliantly. He's one-on-one with Spooner on that left-hand side. Gets it into Smith. Oakes. And Aja has scored at the far post. Well, that wasn't the plan. We've unfortunately ended up having to have a replay against Farnborough. We didn't want that. A couple of changes for the replay against Farnborough. We bring Aisha back into the midfield. Hickinson's going to go into the number 10. Henry is going to start on the left wing, and Ainsley Johnson is going to start up front instead of Giroud. And I do believe that is every change that we've made. The new plan is we're going to play this game, and we'll have to update you on Bath next time out, because if it had been this game and then Bath, I would have done that. But unfortunately, Bath has been delayed a couple of weeks. So with that in mind, I think we're best to just show you the replay, see if we can advance in the FA Cup, and then we'll see where we go from there. Otway with a clearance for Farnborough. The first highlight coming just over half an hour into the game. Aisha finds Henry in behind. Otway with a fantastic tackle. And then another good tackle to deny Ainsley Johnson. However, they then give it straight to Henry. Ainsley Johnson puts it in the bottom corner. I was waiting for the offside flag. The assistant has his flag up. At no point did the assistant's flag actually go up. Just to clarify, it was offside. I was confident it was. That's why I didn't react. But at no point did that linesman put his flag up. Aja is on the ball here, bursting into our box, blasts it into the side netting, not troubling the goalkeeper with that one. Half time, it's not been a great first half, if we're being honest. A total XG of 0.35 between 8 shots. Yeah, it's not been very entertaining. Not quite like the first leg, but it is what it is. Hopefully, we can see this one out. We have a free kick on the edge of the Farnborough box in a very dangerous position. Hickinson is stood over it. Can he find the top corner? No, he can't. We're going to bring Amper off for Wiltshire, just because Amper's not really offered as much in this game. And also Kershaw's going to come on for Wassell at the back, just because Wassell's getting very tired. We do not want him getting injured. Otway with a free kick, plays it in behind to Aja. Kershaw, he's literally just come on the pitch and given away a penalty. That's 2 games in a row we've given penalties away. Warwick steps up, goes the other way to win the first game, and puts Farnborough 1-0 up. Time to roll the dice. Ainsley Johnson coming off for Harry Giroud. We're going to have to go attacking and see if we can get an equaliser in this game. And somehow we've ended up losing this tie. That, quite simply, is not acceptable. We had it in the bag in the first game, and in injury time, we gave it away for no real reason. Maybe that's a little bit my fault. Maybe we should have started to be a bit more defensive, but just not good enough. And then losing again. Penalties are the reason that we've lost this tie. Had we gone through, we would have been placing bottom of League One Morecambe. So I think that probably would be the end of the line for us anyway. But despite that, it's a very disappointing way for us to go out. In other news, however, Bath did go through to the first round. And where have they ended up? they are at home against Shrewsbury. So, with a bit of luck, maybe they'll be a bit concentrated on that. Let's have a look at where it falls for them. It's a couple weeks after our game. But maybe they'll be too focused thinking about the Shrewsbury game and we can sneak a win against Bath. That would be lovely. Where we come back next? I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll probably be somewhere, assuming we have a bit of an FA Trophy run perhaps, we'll do third or fourth round of that. If not, we'll just kind of wing it and see where we come back, probably somewhere around January time. But if you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what an idiot both our defenders are in Gallagher and Kershaw for giving away silly penalties. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.